Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Wednesday, September 11th, 9/11, big day, right? Major League Baseball slate for you. So a lot of hearts and obviously we all remember what happened, 24 or 23 years ago. So still all the FDNY, police, and all the people that were lost in the 9/11 tragedy. Our apologies go out to you, but we'll get to the baseball portion of it here. Full slate of games for September 11th. First of all, a couple of things. If you're new to our show, welcome. Secondly, we fade or follow 4 teams: Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, Orioles, and we'll play in those particular games. There's going to be 3 of those as the Cubs and the Dodgers are playing each other in that one. Also, sorry we've been off for a couple days. I do apologize about that, but we're getting back at it. Still fighting a little bit of a health issue, so let's get rocking and rolling. 12:35 out here in Phoenix. 12:35 Eastern, 9:35 out here in Phoenix. Pirates, Marlins in Pittsburgh here. I mean, what more to say? Falter and Bermudez in this one. I mean, who do you really like? You know, to be really honest, I like over in this one. So over 8.5, over 4.5 front 5. That's probably how we play this particular game here. A couple of pitchers that have definitely struggled. We'll put it to you mildly on that one. Bermudez, left-hander, ERA near 6. Falter, ERA at 4.5. Should see some scoring in that particular game there. Neither bullpen very strong either. Next game up, 11:10 out here in Phoenix. 2:10 Eastern time. Guardians and Boyd versus Martin and the White Sox. I mean, Boyd's pitched pretty well for the Guardians. What is he, 2-1 since coming up, a little over 2 ERA against Martin. Martin's ERA is not bad, but that's about where it ends when it comes to Martin on that one. So give us the Guardians here. We're going to have to play this one pretty strategically, though. Over 4.5 team total, -0.5 front 5. In fact, I'd be willing to play -1.5 front 5 in that one as well. -2.5 for the game just to cut some of that juice out there. Should be a big win for the Guardians on getaway day. Next game up, 12:07 out here in Phoenix, 3:07 Eastern time. Mets, Blue Jays. Francis had a fantastic August. ERA was 1 in his starts in August. He was wonderful. Last start out in September, give up a few runs in 6 innings, still pitched pretty well against Sean Manaea. Mets were making a huge comeback, right? Then all of a sudden, yesterday wasn't their best day. But they are tied with the Braves for the last wild card spot in the National League. So what do we kind of expect here? It should be a good game overall, I think. Mets are only a $1.20 favorite on the road. So Mets money line, front 5, Mets money line for the game, and hope they got enough sticks. If you get the team total at 3.5, I like playing the over there. Otherwise, might stay away. But do like the Mets slightly in this particular one. And next game up, 12:40 out here in Phoenix, 3:40 Eastern time. Rangers, D-backs, home day baseball for the D-backs. Merrill Kelly going against Bradford in this one. Now, let's look at this. Merrill Kelly's, they're scoring runs for Merrill Kelly. So, Bradford, though, has pitched pretty well. Left-handers can frustrate the Diamondbacks from time to time, not all the time. But the one thing that we do like here in the D-backs is over the 4.5 team total. As Kelly scored, like I said, they score runs for Kelly and give him plenty of run support. Also, D-backs -0.5 run front 5 might not be a bad option either. Next game up, 3:40 out here in Phoenix, 6:40 Eastern time. We get into the night baseball. Tigers, Rockies. Tigers coming off a night where they score 11 runs. Now they got to go back-to-back here. Gordon versus Casey Mize in this one. Casey Mize has not pitched well most of the season. Gordon hasn't here either. I'll be really honest, even though the Tigers scored a buttload yesterday, total only at 8, give me the over 8. Also, look for over team total for the Rockies, which should be 2.5, 3.5. Over like that side over as well. Next game up, let's see, at 3:40 out here in Phoenix, 6:40 Eastern time. Tampa Bay Rays, Phillies, 9-4 win for the Phillies yesterday with Taj Bradley and Ranger Suarez. Now you got Zach Wheeler back on the mound. Phillies almost right around a $2 favorite in this one. Baz has pitched well he hasn't really given up that many runs, but they've given him no run support since he's gotten back in the lineup at all. It's been pretty god awful. 2-3 record with the ERA under 3.5. You should see a few more wins, I think, for him there. But the Phillies are the hottest team in baseball right at the moment, or one of the best teams. They're fighting for the best record in baseball. Hard to play him here at a $2 favorite, except they are at home, so we'll lay it -1.5. For the game, also -0.5 a run front five for the Phillies in that one. Next game up, 3:45 out here in Phoenix, 6:45 Eastern Time. Braves, Nationals. So Braves been in a little bit of a tailspin again. No shocker there. Max Fried against Jake Irvin in this one. This game should be relatively easy, I would think, for the Braves, but they'll figure out a way to make this thing a little bit harder than it has to. Now, left-handers have done pretty well against the Nationals. The Nationals, like I said, during most of the season, have scored a lot more runs at home than on the road. Should be a pretty tight game here. So that being said, why wouldn't we take +1.5, even maybe +2.5? If the juice is right for the Nationals, +0.5 a run front five. Maybe they keep things close till later on. Next game up, 4:05 out here in Phoenix, 7:05 Eastern Time. Royals, Yankees. I will say this, you do not see Cole Reagans at a dog very often. And when you do, I highly recommend you take advantage. Here's the other advantage here. Yankees don't hit left-handers worth of crap. They just do not. I mean, the only guy that might hit left-handers pretty well is Soto? I mean, not Soto. I'm sorry, Judge. And Judge hasn't hit a home run in 10 to 11, 12 games? He's been a little bit of a struggle. Here's the thing with Judge. He's really streaky. He's a big dude, so he's got a long swing. When there's hiccups in that swing, he tends not to hit contact. So my recommendation, if you love betting Judge home runs, don't bet another one until he hits one. And then he'll probably hit a few, multiples in a few days. But Royals at plus money here, we can't turn down at all. So let's give you all the bets we've got in this game here. Royals money line, +1.5, -1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Royals over the 3.5 team total. Royals money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Tommy Pham, Bobby Witt, same 6 bets apiece. Home run double over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Also, Cole Reagans over 6.5 strikeouts, over 15.5 outs for Reagans as well. And then Lucas Gill over 4.5 hits allowed. One more time, Royals, Yankees in New York. Royals money line, +1.5, -1.5, 2.5 on the run line. Royals over the 3.5 team total. Royals money line, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Tommy Pham and Bobby Witt, same 6 bets. Home run double over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Cole Reagans over 6.5 strikeouts. Cole Reagans over 15.5 outs recorded. And Lucas Gill over 4.5 hits allowed in that one there. Next game up, Orioles, Red Sox. All right, so 4:10 out here in Phoenix, 7:10 Eastern Time. So Boston wins game 1. Orioles score 5, and for some reason, then the bats fall asleep for the Red Sox. Kremer versus Pivetta in this one. I'll be really honest with you. Both these pitchers have had moments where they've been good, but most of the time they've been they pitch 5 to 6 innings to give up 3 to 4 runs. That's been a majority of their starts this year. Total at this game is 9.5. It's a bigger total here, but we like the total in this one. Normally, we're going to take a side here in an Orioles game. Very rarely do we just go totals in this one, but we're going to play a bunch of totals and a lot of different bets in this one, so make sure you check this out. So Red Sox, Orioles over 9.5. Orioles and Red Sox both over their 4.5 team total. Red Sox, Orioles, yes run first inning. Red Sox, Orioles over 4.5 the front 5 innings. Dean Kremer over 5.5 hits allowed. Pivetta over 4.5 hits allowed. Kremer over 2.5 earned runs allowed. Pivetta over 2.5 earned runs allowed. So then we've got Casas and Santander, same 6 bets. Home run double over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And then Devers and Gunnar, same 6 bets. Devers and Gunnar, home run double over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Red Sox, Orioles over 9.5 total. Orioles and Red Sox both over their 4.5 team total. Red Sox, Orioles, yes, run first inning. Red Sox, Orioles over 4.5 total, first 5 innings. Kremer, over 5.5 hits allowed. Pivetta, over 4.5 hits allowed. Kremer, over 2.5 earned runs. Pivetta, over 2.5 earned runs. Casas and Santander, both the same 6 bets apiece for each hitter. Home run double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And then Devers and Gunnar Henderson, same 6 bets apiece. Home run double, over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Enough bets in that game. We expect some offense. 9-7 would work. And we'll figure out the rest later, right? Next game up, 4:10 out here in Phoenix, 7:10 Eastern Time. Angels, Twins. Twins a big favorite here with Zebby going on the mound. They are at home, though. They do play well at home against, I can't pronounce his name, Kochowicz or something to that effect, for the Twins there. I mean, ERA for Zebby's not fantastic either. He has not pitched extremely well. I don't, like this game, I understand the team's differential here, as the Twins are a much better team than the Angels. But with Zebby on the mound, they're a 215 favorite. That's a lot for us. So we're going to play this a couple different ways. Plus either a half or 1.5 first 5 innings for the Angels. Plus 1.5, maybe even stretch to 2.5 for the game. Angels over 3.5 team total. If it's there, take it. If it's 4.5, stay away. Next game up, 4:45 out here in Phoenix, 7:45 Eastern Time. Reds, Cardinals, why not, right? Lance Lynn, he's back on the mound. Williamson. Normally Cardinals can't hit left-handers. Cardinals back to 500, 72-72. Reds at 71-75. As National League Central has decided to roll off some wins, as the Cubs are now 5 games over 500 as well, amazingly enough. In this one, we like some scoring in this particular game here. Over 8.5. I'm sorry, not scoring. We don't like any scoring much in this game. Under 8.5 runs, under 4.5 front 5 is how we play this one. Next game up, 5:10 out here in Phoenix, 8:10 Eastern Time. Astros, A's, Hunter Brown, Estes in this one in Houston. Houston kind of just messing around here. I don't really get what they're doing. I mean, if I could figure out what Houston's doing after the way they started, they came back. I thought they were going to stay hot through the end of this thing. Houston's a $2.25 favorite. I understand why, being the better team and having the better pitching matchup here, but a lot of confusing stuff on this one. So Astros, -0.5 front 5. It's probably about the only play we'd have for you in there. We do like some A's hitters, Brent Rooker, J.J. Bleday, guys like that. If you got some player props you want to play in that one. Next game up, 6:40 out here in Phoenix, out in 9:40 Eastern Time. Padres, Mariners. Basically a toss-up game here. Total at 6.5. King versus Wu. Wu's pitched good until they leave him out there a little bit too long, maybe late 6th, late 7th, but he's pitched well before that. So in this game here, Padres Mariners, no run first inning, and you will rarely hear me throw this bet out there, but I will plant the flag in this one. No run first, +0.5 first 5 for the Padres, and under 3.5 team total for the Mariners. Next game up, 6:45 out here in Phoenix, 9:45 Eastern Time. Blake Snell and the Giants host the Brouhahas. Colin Ray pitching there. I'll be really honest with you. I don't know how you don't play Blake Snell or play something pretty heavily in this one. Snell strikeouts is always a good place to start when Snell's on the mound. He has pitched really well, and he should be a free agent at the end of the year more than likely, as he'll probably opt out of his contract on that one. But give us the Giants, -0.5 run front 5. Snell over K's. And Brouhahas under 3.5 team total if it sits there. If it's at 2.5, we'll stay away. But 3.5, we'll play the under in that one. And then the night game, 7:10 out here in Phoenix, 10:10 Eastern Time. Cubs, Dodgers. Cubs get a come from behind win in game 2, winning that thing 6-3. Beating up on the Dodgers bullpen. Shota gave up 3 solo shots, and Yamamoto only pitched 4 innings but struck out 8. He made the Cubs hitters look crazy early in that game. He struck out the top of the lineup, first 3 hitters twice. in 4 innings. That's how dominant he was there for a minute. Now, he did give up the over 3.5 hits. Thank God we cashed that ticket. He didn't walk anybody, though, so he was tough. He was throwing the ball over the zone. Now you got Bobby Miller, who gives his cracks and has given a ton of them this year against Jordan Wicks. Now, normally we say hard-throwing left-handers maybe have a little bit better chance against the Dodgers than the softer ones. Little concerned about Wicks here. Otani's actually seen him a few times. He's 2 for 3. Betts has seen him a couple times. We like the Dodgers here to finish this one up at home, and let's give you all the bets we got in this game. Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the 4.5 team total. Dodgers minus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Now, player props aren't out yet, but we'll give you what we're going to have. Otani and Betts.
Maybe they mentioned his name.
Let's see, Otani. Home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Betts, home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. One more time in the nightcap to finish up. Cubs, Dodgers, Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the 4.5 team total. Dodgers minus a half a run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Otani, home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Betts, home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. All right, so we just went through a ton of bets. How do you get to check those out? They're all posted online, multiple spots, TikTok and YouTube channel page at Sports Bets for Free. Also, at the end of every episode that we do on YouTube, it'll be a link, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Click the link. Go to the 2024 baseball tab. All the baseball that we've bet all season long will be there. Scroll down to September 11th. You'll be able to see all the bets that we made, what juice we got those at, how many units we placed, what book we placed them at, then obviously the result once everything's all finished up. So, like I said, we're a volume better. We give you a ton of bets. Make sure you check out that Google Sheet. You'll see everything that we've done. Like the content you're seeing here and want to see some more? No problem at all. All you have to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on the social media platform you're watching us on, and we'll show up in your follow or subscriptions tab. And if you want to make life even easier than that, just turn on the notifications for the social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. It'll give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets, give you the ton of confidence you need as well heading to the betting app or betting window. Also, we have tons of promo bonus bets to give away from online casinos, sports books, fantasy sites, and more. You can check that out. Same couple spots online. TikTok and YouTube channel pages. The link is that's bit.ly/sportsbetsforfree-bh. Click that link. You'll be able to see all the offers that we have available for your state. The only state we're not in that we have some available for is Nevada. So if you want some promo bonus bets, this is a place to get them. Not only that, you are helping support the show as we are an affiliate there for all of them as well. So we do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we do look forward to seeing you on the next episode.